Let me be clear. For thousands of years, we Jews have developed an insidious mental construct that we need to be loved. We need everyone to like us. Now, that would be nice. Machiavelli said 500 years ago in Florence that you should want to be loved and feared. But if you have to choose, and October 7th has forced us to choose, then you need to choose being feared over being loved. The Jewish people have to be feared. Hamas has to fear the IDF. Hezbollah and disgusting, poisonous, reptilian Iran has to fear the Mossad. Just think about this for a moment. When Israel goes in the heart of Tehran and kills Ismail Haniyeh, and I feel really bad for him, because if I had $4 billion, I wish I could have lived longer and bought more hot tubs and more, Gulfstream 6s and all that wasted money now, which his children are now suing Erdogan for. When you do that in the heart of Tehran, what do you think Khamenei himself is thinking? He's thinking, uh-oh, I'm next. These Jews actually fight back. The same thing is true in media. Why aren't we going after the Candace Owens of the world, the most disgusting reptilian anti-Semite in America? Why aren't we going after Roger Waters? Why aren't we going after Tucker Carlson? President Trump, who spoke here at the IAC the other day as the most pro-Israel president in American history, what the heck is he doing with Tucker Carlson in his ear? Tucker Carlson's a Holocaust denier. Tucker Carlson just had a historian on, 42 million people watched it, who said the Holocaust, he's not a Holocaust denier. He admits that 6 million Jews died, but it wasn't a program of genocide. They were like prisoners of war. They died of disease. Cut the crap and stop desecrating the memory of our 6 million. And no American president, whether it's Biden or George Bush or greatest president for Israel, Trump, should be having people like that. And we have to go after the Tucker Carlsons of this world. I am tired of being a scared Jew. I am tired of quaking and shivering and trembling before our enemies. We are going to bring the fight to our enemies. And I have 2 sons in the IDF. People say to me all the time, oh, Shmuley, you fight these anti-Semites, you're a hero. I'm a hero? Sitting behind some stupid iPhone screen, I'm a hero? My sons are heroes. The soldiers fighting Hezbollah are heroes. They are truly brave, and we have to be behind the IDF 1,000%. We are alive today because of 2 words, each of which are comprised of 3 letters. G-O-D and IDF.
Do you feel that other people are also making this change of thought, after October 7th? Or are you afraid that our people are still afraid?
I think Israelis are amazing. They're fighters. I think we American Jews are cowardly and weak. How are we allowing campuses that have 6,000 Jewish students on it, like NYU, to be taken over by 100 thugs? I mean, if that isn't cowardice, then what is? My own movement, Chabad, why don't they have Israeli flags out at every single Chabad house on 200-300 campuses around the United States? It's not enough to just give matzah balls on Shabbos, which I'm not denigrating. It's very important. Shabbat is a cornerstone of Judaism. Are you telling me that Israel's not a cornerstone of Judaism? We're putting on tefillin with men, which is a beautiful thing. We're getting women to illuminate the earth through Shabbat candles. Why don't we have Israeli flags? I am amazed at how many American Jews are beginning to divorce Israel from being a cornerstone of Judaism. There is no Judaism without Israel. Judaism without Israel is like Yiddishkeit without a yarmulke, or without tzitzis, or without kosher food. It's almost like if the FDA came out and said that all kosher food is going to poison you, so we are, barring all kosher food the way we're demonizing Israel. The Jews would say, you know what? So we'll just cut the kosher food out. We still have Hanukkah. We still have Pesach. No, without kosher, there's no Judaism. Without Israel, there is no Judaism. American Jews, become fighters again, for God's sake. How is it that we're allowing our kids, and we tell them, the other day, a woman walked over to me and she said, Rabbi Shmuely, she didn't look Jewish, whatever that means, right? And said, thank you so much for your debate against Candace Owens. I said, oh, really? You saw me debate her? Then she takes a Magen David from the back of her neck, I kid you not, and she moves it around to the front. She said, I'm Jewish. I said, okay, but why are you wearing it here? She said, I'm scared. This was in the heart of New York City. There's 2 million Jews in New York, and she's afraid to wear. I'm not faulting her. That's the mentality, but it can't continue.